Hey everybody, Nathan here with White Oaks Cabins, located in southern Indiana. We always kind of refer to it as our rustic resort near Patoka Lake. And I wanted to do a video just featuring one of our most popular cabins that we rent out on a nightly basis, and that is the Hansel and Gretel Cabin that you can see here in the photo. And what we'll do, I'm going to go ahead and log on to our website, which is whiteoakscabins.org. And when you do that, it'll bring up our full page, and then you can actually book directly from our website. We're located. We have our cabins on VRBO and Airbnb, but that costs a little more when you use a service like that. Whereas if you book direct, you can save money on a nightly basis, and it's really a good way to go. So whiteoakscabins.org. You can kind of see the website here. It's really user friendly. You basically just put in your check-in date, your checkout date. You just click for the calendar. If you want to check in on the 11th and check out on the 14th, and then just update your number of guests and hit search, it'll show you what's available. If a property doesn't show up, then it's not available for those dates. That means that it's already been booked. But we're going to look at, for today, we're going to look at the Hansel and Gretel cabin. And this is a unique cabin. Most of our cabins are pretty unique. They're all rustic. We always want to stress that we are a rustic resort, that all of our cabins are kind of the rustic style. They're not the brand new modern, style that you'll find in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We are a rustic resort here. And so definitely if you're looking for something more modern, we're probably not the property for you. But if you like kind of the rustic style, we'd love to have you. And we'll show you here in just a minute as far as what the different amenities that we have and that type thing. So let's we'll kind of flip through the pictures. But before we do that, this cabin again is called the Hansel and Gretel Cabin. And the reason the previous owner that built this cabin called it that is because of the gingerbread trim. If you kind of see that on the front of the house there, it's got the gingerbread style trim. So he decided to name that the Hansel and Gretel. And like I say, it's one of our most popular ones. And we stuck with that name. You can see the access to the property, how you get in. This one, unfortunately, is not handicap friendly. It's got so many steps up the front. It would be a challenge to get in that way. And then both the bedrooms or the actual beds are upstairs in this one. So anyway, so just wanted to let you know that. Here's just a little different view. I took this picture in probably February, early March, so you can see all the leaves are off the trees there, but it gives you a good way to be able to see the cabin itself. And you can see that the at the top we've got the open porch up there. We've got a couple rocking chairs up there, and then we have a screened-in porch here. And then on the back there's a porch. We actually have a small two-person hot tub there that is nice on some cool nights and that type thing. So you can kind of see a picture of the creek that kind of runs through the property. We've got a couple different creek beds that run through, depending on what kind of rain that we've had during that time. One of the creeks out in the front of the property, it runs pretty well all the time, sometimes a little more than others, but still it gives some different, great views. And those creek beds are great for exploring and checking those out with the kids and kind of walking down to them and seeing those. But we've got that. Now here is the upstairs bedroom of the Hansel and Gretel cabin. It's actually a open loft. So you'll see there's a queen bed on that side and then also a queen bed on this side. We have ceiling fans up there. There's a door in a sliding door in the front of the room, and then front in the back of the room. There's also a back upstairs porch as well to kind of look out over the woods. And you can kind of see that in this photo here. That on the left hand side, you can look out over that. All of our cabins are really private. This one is in the on the end of three cabins, and it's probably probably 100 yards away from the next cabin over. That we have open right now, so that they each have good privacy. Here's a picture of the hot tub again. It's just a two-person. It's a small one, but it definitely definitely would be a good hot tub for somebody, like I say, just to use there. And then you can see a picture of the steps going upstairs, on the inside of the cabin going up to the bedrooms. Here is the picture of the inside of the cabin that we took at the first of the season. Gives you an idea of what the furniture looks like there. We do have a TV in our cabins. Not everybody comes to the White Oaks to watch TV, though. Most people want to get out and explore and go to the lake and that type thing. But we do have a TV with direct TV there, along with limited Wi-Fi. So keep in mind, we're in the middle of an 86-acre wooded forest, so Wi-Fi is never going to be the greatest there, but we do have that, and along with the direct TV. You can see we've got a small kitchen table that seats four, and then the kitchen is fully stocked with pots and pans, silverware and things like that. So you don't have to bring those, but I always do recommend bringing your own food and that type thing. Cooking spices and that type of thing, because we definitely want to make sure that you're prepared for that. If you're going to do some grilling, I would bring some charcoal. We do have a charcoal grill. Just kind of be prepared on that too. There's one of the rocking chairs on the front porch that was upstairs. And then you can see the inside here as far as the kind of living area. We've got a recliner in this one. And then this was the upstairs back deck. And then this is a shared activity barn that we have on the property. So we had an old implement barn that when we purchased the property, we went ahead and changed it around to put some games in there, just for families to kind of congregate in case the kids want to get out of the cabin and go play some cornhole or something like that. It's a great place to do that. And then there's also a shared fire pit out there too, with some solar lights that you're welcome to use. So anyway, so if you'd like to learn more about booking the Hansel and Gretel Cabin, you can go to whiteoakscabins.org. And again, that will take you to the site, and you just plug in the dates that you're interested in, and you can book it right there. Once you put in your dates, it's going to show you the price of the cabin, and the prices vary daily. It depends on how many days you're staying, what day of the week it is, and that type thing. But definitely you can do that. And then I want to show one other thing on our reviews. So we've got our reviews on Airbnb. So far this year, we've had 17 reviews, almost a 5-star. Everything was lovely and as described. Bob was a great guest. He perfect day and night at the Hansel and Gretel Cabin with my son on leave from the Army. They had went up to the small pond and done a little fishing up there. We've got just a bluegill pond. We just ask that you throw the fish back after you catch them. Gorgeous property, very beautiful, the perfect place to relax, etc. So you can kind of see most of the reviews are really consistent there. Our housekeeping team works really hard to make sure that that everything is clean. We're not perfect by any stretch, but we try our best. And if there is an issue, we're very accessible, so that you guys can contact us to get something corrected right away. So thanks for watching the video. Again, check out the link. I'll have it below the video here. We would love for you guys to stay with us. We're just a small business in Southern Indiana, and we definitely appreciate any guests that we have. And yeah, so just check that out. And if you have any questions, just give us a call or send us an email, and we will talk to you soon. All right, thank you.